Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. The coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here we go, set. Striker, 3-3.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Ready. Number 38.
To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson. Touchdown, Colts. Kylen Granson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Almost a yard. Brings up 7-11 at the Colts 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Okay, ready? Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 34. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt with career touchdown number 75. And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They run again with Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Check right. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away.